I'm Michelle from motherhood5.com. I'm coming to you today to talk about the Apple Watch, or really any smartwatch you have. I'm going to share 5 tips on how your watch can help you become a better homemaker, a better wife, and a better mom. So let's jump right in. Number 1, it tells time. The number 1 reason I pick up my phone is just to check the time. And then 20 minutes later, after I've checked Instagram and Pinterest and Facebook, 20 minutes is gone. Did you know that the average adult spends 5 hours on their phone every day, not work related? That's a lot of time. I could do a lot in 5 hours. And most of the time, it just starts with checking the time. But with the watch, you just look, 2 seconds, and done. You know what time it is. You don't have those notifications popping up just because you wanted to look at the time. So-and-so liked your post. So-and-so commented on your post. It's just an endless cycle. So the watch eliminates that. Just gives you the time, just the basics. Number 2, the activity rings. This is what the rings look like. One's for walking, exercise, and standing. I was shocked at how much I didn't do. I'm a stay-at-home mom, and I chase my kids around all day long, but I was not getting enough steps in every day. So having it on my phone and it reminding me, hey, why don't you get up and walk? Or, hey, your exercise ring is a little low for today, was a great reminder. And in turn, it helped me make better choices when I eat, because I saw how many calories I was burning because of my activity, and it just wasn't adding up. So, good all around. Number 3, a timer. Looks like this. It has little increments that you can use, and it also has a custom one at the bottom. This should be number 1 for me. Have you ever said to your kids, you got 2 minutes, and then we're leaving? Or you got 2 minutes, and you're going to take your nap. And then you go do something else, you get distracted, and it's 20 minutes later, or 15 minutes later. It's great. You just plug it in, it'll ding or vibrate whenever the time's up, and then it kind of reminds you, keeps you going. And you have it right there. You don't have to grab your phone. You don't have to go set the timer on the oven. Another plus for me is my laundry. I have an older model washer and dryer, and it's in the basement. So I don't hear it. I don't see it. It doesn't have a bell or a buzzer that goes off whenever the laundry's done. And I wasted a lot of time just forgetting. So now, put the load in, set the timer. It reminds me to go down. And I've probably shaved off an hour of laundry time just because it reminds me. Number 4, the text app. This is what it looks like. You can totally preview all of your text messages right from your wrist. So you can see even long ones, short ones, the little GIFs or GIFs or whatever, the funny pictures. I don't even know how to say it. Anyways, you can see them there. It gives you previews of videos. You can actually watch the videos and see the pictures on your phone. And you can also reply, and I'll show you the different ways you can reply to text messages, which cuts a lot of time. Probably my favorite feature for the texting is being able to voice reply back. So you just hit the microphone, wait for it to register, and then just start talking. And then you can use punctuation too. You just have to say it. And then you just hit send. So before, your phone would ding, you would run, try to answer the message, and try to figure out what you're going to say. A couple minutes go by, and then you're checking other things. This is a simple yes, no, maybe. Okay, sounds good. Done. Number 5, Google Calendar. My husband has a Google Calendar. I have a Google Calendar, and the church has a Google Calendar. So now, instead of me texting Paul every hour saying, hey, what you doing? Where are you at? Are you going to make it home for dinner? I can just look right here, and at the bottom, 3 p.m. is the next thing on his schedule, and it's sermon preparation. So that's what he is intending to do at 3 o'clock. Communication is wonderful, and the Apple Watch keeps it right in front of my mind, so I don't have to question where people are at, or what are we doing, or is he coming home for lunch? Does he have a meeting for lunch? It's just great all around. And vice versa. If I have something that I'd like to do, I just drop it in the calendar, and he can see it on his watch too. So communication really makes your home work better. So the Apple Watch, or any smartwatch, just another electronic, unless you use it for good. So the good for me is it helps me stay organized. It helps things run smoother. It also helps me be present with my children. I don't want my children to remember me like this. I want them to be able to see my face and for me to be enjoying their company. And I want my husband to be able to see my face when he walks in the door and not see me on my phone like this, checking my messages and checking things. The Apple Watch lets me have that freedom to let my phone in the kitchen and to focus on what's important, and that's our family and making our homes run well. So I hope these tips and tricks will help you. This video is not sponsored in any way. I just really love my smartwatch. I'll post all the details about which one I have, the color and size, and all of that over on the blog. So check out motherhen5.com, sign up for the email, you'll get all of our updates, and also subscribe to this channel so you can see us more.